Despite losing key pieces, the team is more locked in than ever. This time, LeBron James Daim and the gang from Las Piñas are hell-bent on getting the job done.
Sinabi lang sa akin ni Coach na parang ako yung parang energizer nila and kailangan ko silang i-lead kasi yun nga, lahat kami pwedeng maging leader but ako nag-step up ako and gusto ko manalo talaga sa game at ibubuhos ko yung lakas ko para sila din makita nila na yun, binubuhos ko yung best ko para sila gayahin nila ako.
We just give 100% every game, day in, day out.
But there is a new challenger standing in their way. The Benilde-LSGH Greenies are an inspired bunch and just took down the defending champions in 2 grueling matchups. Gillian Quines is the real deal. And his swagger and confidence has Green Hills up and running like never before.
Napagdaanan na namin to, kailangan namin bumounce back para makuha yung panalo, hindi kami susuko kasi first half pa lang naman yun.
Like I've been telling the guys, we planted seeds 2 years ago pa. It's not just like overnight. We trusted the process. We struggled a lot during the off season, and now we're putting it all together. If you think you can beat the team, well, beat the team. Show it to the court. You just don't say it.
On the next game, bubuhos na namin lahat kung ano na meron namin.
By the end of this battle, a new champion will be crowned.
Siguro kailangan pa namin mag-ensayo para sa finals. Siguro paghahandaan namin yung Perpetual.
Hindi doon tumitigil yung parang journey namin kasi may iwan pa kami i-prove sa history. Yun ang mag-champs yung Perps.
Welcome to the Juniors Basketball Finals of NCAA Season 100.
The country's grand old league is back on national television. What a beautiful day and what a beautiful sight. It is a jam-packed Phil Oil Eco Oil Center dito sa lungsod ng San Juan para sa ating live and exclusive coverage on GMA and GTV. GMA Synergy, NCAA Philippines. This is season 100. And today we are going to showcase the very best in the high school level when it comes to juniors basketball. It is the #1 ranked Perpetual Junior Altas taking on the #3 ranked Benilde-LSGH Greenies, who just dethroned the defending champion Letran Squares to advance to the finals for this matchup of 2 teams that are looking to finish unfinished business, so to speak, as these 2 teams had opportunities in recent memory to win the championship but came up short. But by the end of this series, makakatikim na po sila ng kampyonato. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon sa Heart of Asia and to all those watching via social media on Facebook and YouTube sa NCAA Philippines. At syempre, para sa lahat ng mga balita sa larangan ng palakasan, do follow at GMA Sports PH on X and Facebook. Magandang hapon mga kapuso at maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas. It is great to be back to cover the very best basketball here, at least for now in the high school level. And with me to do this, a two-time NCAA Juniors basketball champion and four-time collegiate champion in the NCAA as well, JV Mocon. Brother, it's great to be back. And I'm so excited to cover this matchup with you.
Oo naman, bro. I think it's always a privilege and honor to be part of playing, covering this finals, this NCAA 100, to see this new players. Sabi mo nga, it's always temporary. They're only the best for now. And there's always new guys coming in, new players stepping up.
I am feeling the heat right now. I am sweating. It is jam-packed inside here. But this is the feeling that we want. It is great to be back. And of course, also returning to our broadcast team is Flo Del Agua. She was able to speak to the coaches, speak to the players. She has all the stories, all the updates. Para sa magkaparehong kupunan, we will get the flow back in the first quarter. But JV, last year, kinover natin itong Perpetual Altas ni Coach Jock Liopas, a guy that you know very well. You spent 3 years with him when he was an assistant coach and strength and conditioning coach with San Beda. You know, this is a special moment for him. Unfinished business. Ren Ritualo naman, he was here 2 seasons ago. He wants to get the job done this time around.
Exactly, Anton. I think both of them, sabi mo, unfinished business for both of this team, especially for Coach Jock and Coach Renren. Masasabi natin, both of them 0-1 in the finals. In the last 3 seasons, tinalo sila ng Letran. Now, they have the opportunity to write their names in the history book.
And this is what happened nung unang nagharap. And this is the lone meeting between Perpetual and Benilde-LSGH. Kitang-kita naman, dikit ang naging bakbakan dito. But if we're going to share with you guys some stats that you do not see, na out-rebound ng Perpetual ang Benilde-LSGH dito, 62-45. So you know the height disparity is going to be an advantage for Perpetual.
Exactly. Yun talagang nakikita natin na pinag-usapan natin off-cam kanina, yung height difference, yung big men, yung nagsiseparate etong Perpetual against dito sa Greenies. Pero at the same time, during this game, February 26, that's years ago na. Ito na, finals to, iba na to. Pero they led almost 16 points. So take note of that. 16 points sila, nanalo sila against dito sa Greenies itong Perpetual.
You know, one of the good things about covering high school basketball in the NCAA is dito talaga nagsisimula yung careers ng mga stars na umaabot sa professional ranks. The JV Mocons, the Robert Bolicks, the Raynam Bataks, they all came from the NCAA Juniors. And every year, may mga bagong pangalan that really give us a glimpse of the future. And this kid right here, 18-year-old, 6'7", center forward, he can do it all from Bicol, more than a namesake. His name is LeBron James Daep.
I think parang masyado natin binabaan yung name, sabi, Raynam Batak, J. Moro, Robolic. Pero LeBron James, you have, alam mo yun, may standard agad eh. Pero stepping up, pinapakitaan tayo, 14.8 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, 1 steal per game, 1 block per game, doing it both ends of the floor.
Recognized as the #1 player here in the NCAA, LeBron James Daep. He played in the finals last year with Mark Gojo Cruz and Emil Asido, who was the MVP. They didn't get the job done. The motivation is there to get the job done this time around. Pero hindi magiging madali ang kanilang misyon dahil palaban din ang kupunan sa kabilang panig. Coach Renren Ritualo's boys are determined. And we saw that in the Final Four as they knocked out the defending champion, Letran Squires. And the guy at the center of it all is #0. He's got the juice. There is no player in the NCAA with more swagger and confidence than Gillian Quines.
Definitely, Anton. I think confidence is overflowing for this guy right here. Suspended on Game 1 semifinals. Game 2 played his heart out, scoring 28 points and then sealing the game with that game-winning layup. Pero you gotta take our cap for dito kay Coach Renren and Coach Job. Especially to Coach Renren, how he handled these boys. And sabi nga niya, parang puso na tinubuan ng tao. Ito mga players niya.
I saw that quote as well. Only Coach Renren can give you a quote like that. And we are so excited for this matchup between Benilde-LSGH and the Perpetual Junior Altas. So let's turn it over right now to our Coliseum announcer para makilala mga starters. This is game #1 of Juniors Basketball Finals of Season 100 of the NCAA.
Magandang hapon mga kapuso! Mula sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, San Juan City, ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100. Siglo 1, Inspiring Legacies. Live ngayon sa Heart of Asia, Worldwide GMA News TV, at may live streaming pa sa NCAA Philippines, GMA Sports, YouTube, at Facebook. Welcome to Game 1 of the Best of 3 series in Season 100 Juniors Basketball Finals of your NCAA. Let's first meet the starting 5 of your top seed, Perpetual Help Junior Altas. At forward, number 5, DJ Tabuan. At center, number 12, Rian Baldoria. At guard, number 15, Kian Zanoria. The other forward, number 26, John Luna. And the other guard, number 29, Dan Rosales. Their head judges, Job Playoffs. Coming from back-to-back victories in the semis.
We're taking a look at the starting 5 of the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Junior Altas. And these are the usual starters para kay Coach Joff Cleopas. LeBron James Daep coming off the bench. Daep has only started in 2 of the 10 games of Junior Altas here this season. The same situation for Coach Renren Ritualo and the Benilde-LSGH Greenies, who also have Gillian Kines coming off the bench. Kines has not started actually in all of his 10 appearances dito sa Season 100 ng NCAA. So that only means the best is yet to come. But these 10 players on the floor right now all have the talent to put on a show. We are officially underway here in game number 1. And the steal. Rosales has the basketball. First offensive sequence for the boys in white from Las Piñas, the Perpetual Junior Altas. Bola napunta dito kay Baldoria. Tabuan. Triple on the way, and that's a rejection.
That's great defense there by this Perpetual. But you can see itong pressure-packed game right here. Another turnover there.
And Luna goes all the way. First basket here in the finals.
The first one was gonna adjust dito sa pressure. Yun naman na naikit sa first half natin.
Botador thought about the 3. Pinasa ang bola dito sa kanto. Ison. Ison is the team captain. One of 13 graduating players from the green side. Benilde committing 3 turnovers to start this game.
Yeah, and that one is, they look really tentative. They don't know saan sila pupunta sa yung point of attack nila. They was just very, very passive on that possession.
At nakikita natin yung full court pressure na ina-apply. Benilde has been doing this. We saw them do this against Letran in the Final 4. Baldoria, aatake. Baldoria using his body. Baldoria, he can move and knows how to protect the ball. Yun nga lang, tinawagan ng foul doon.
Pero sabi mo, Anton, yung height difference, yung skill dito mga big men ng Perpetual is gonna be a big difference para dito kay Coach Job and his squad.
Here's the attack by Ortega. Ninabas ang bola. Short on that triple try for Mix Osis. Rosales. Zanoria. Tabuan slips, slides, loses control. That's a turnover. Balik ang bola sa Greenies.
Great defense there. Great switching defense na pinakita dito tayo ng Greenies.
And that's going to be a foul on Zanoria. Now we go to Flo Del Agua, who's going to share with us what she got from Coach Joff Cleopas and Coach Renren Ritualo. Flo?
757 and 384. Anton and JV, those are the number of days that both head coaches had to count to be in this exact moment. According to head coach Renren Ritualo, ang players na nakita natin ngayon sa Benilde-LSGH are part of a blueprint that he created 757 days ago, right after they lost that season 98 championship. At ang saya niya daw that finally nakikita na ng mga tao ang bigger picture. Sa kabilang panig, para naman kay head coach Joff Cleopas, malaking rason ang pagkatalo nila 384 days ago kung bakit mas gutom ang Perpetual ngayon. In fact, hindi nga sila nagpahinga during the holidays and all they could think of was we should get to work. Two coaches with two different approaches for this match, but one thing is for sure, they counted all those days just to battle for 14 minutes, carrying the lesson that in order to see the championship more clearly, they first had to be on the other side. Your thoughts, Anton and JV?
It's all about unfinished business. 2 years ago, Benilde was in the finals. Last year, Perpetual was in the finals for the very first time. This time around, they want to rewrite history. As we see that drive by Rosales.
Dito mo naman yung Greenies. 757 days, if I'm right. Mas matagal yung inintay nila, definitely. Pero mas fresh yung pagkatalo ng Perpetual. So it was only just last season.
Wow! Louis Rosales, the rookie, is making his presence felt here in game number 1.
Back-to-back basket for Louis Rosales with a baseline drive. With a Pinoy step there in the reverse. And then a great start here for the white. 6-0 for them.
Icy Calyangan had a prominent role last year as well for Perpetual in the finals against Letran. Checks into the game. And perhaps one of the most improved players, Gomez, is also in. And introducing himself with this entry, Gillian Quines for 3. I told you guys the best is yet to come.
Outdoor basket.
Here's the first basket in the finals for number 0, Gillian Quines. And the reaction from the GH crowd.
Malamig na malamig pa to si Quines, pero off the bench, hitting that three-pointer and the celebration.
But also in the game now is number 34, LeBron James Daep. Quines with a step back. Oh my. Talk about starting off hot. He's got all of Benilde-LSGH's points. There's the putback by Baldoria.
Tignan natin dito, LeBron James back on the floor. First time on the floor.
Tabuan. Calyangan. Whoa! What a spin! Quines against Daep. The top 2 players here. Gillian Quines!
Gillian Quines flexing. Show him the muscles.
Wow, what a start. 7-0 run, courtesy of Gillian Quines. Oh my.
And all the 7 points coming from Quines.
Sharma, finally. Another player from the GH side getting a basket. Ram Sharma. Yes, he is the son of DLSU great Carlos Sharma. There he is. And of course, volleyball star Fifi Sharma, who is also in attendance. You can see he's got the build, the Sharma build. And Benilde-LSGH is ahead 9-8 as we head to this timeout. What a beautiful sight. A jam-packed Phil Oil, Eco Oil Center here in San Juan as Perpetual and Benilde-LSGH battled it out here in game number 1. Again, the DLSU legend, Carlo Sharma. And that's his son, the next generation, Ram Sharma. If there are any similarities, it's that sweet touch in the mid-range. But this is not touch. This is just great court feel by Gillian Kines.
Yes. Ang ganda na rin at the same time, the way he uses that, the shove, the right hand, the right arm to create that separation.
And this is going to be a great matchup. Kines against JD Pagulayan. Kines, goodbye! Gillian Kines with 9 early points.
Great pass there by Gomez. And that's where, sa sila deadly, itong Greenies, when they push the ball, they run to the basket, the transition offense.
Pagulayan, the captain missing at the rim. Under duress though. Podador, aatake, Podador, sliding through.
Look at this move right here. Kines. Nakikita niya si LeBron James dive, but this layup right here, just all transition baskets for him. Kita mo, nagbago yung demeanor na itong Greenies once he stepped on the floor.
Kalyangan. JD from the corner. And stepping on the baseline there. Minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the first. Daep finishing at the rim.
That's great execution. Dito sa Junior Altas. Great screen-to-screen action there.
Sharma, the soft touch. What a base. Intercepted by Kines. Kines maneuvering his way to the basket, kicks it out. Too strong on that corner triple try. Balik ang bola dito sa Perpetual Junior Altas. Daep accelerates. Daep draws a foul.
Kita mo to see LeBron James bringing down the ball from backcourt, going right, going left. To talk about it, to see Sharma, that soft touch, a lefty soft push there.
So for the first time, LeBron James Daep heads to the line here in game number 1. Hails from Bicol, and he is the son of former San Sebastian player and professional player Romel Daep. But very different build and very different game. Mas matangkad itong anak ni Romel. Romel Daep stood at 6'2", 6'7" itong si LeBron.
Iba na ata yung pagkain talaga ngayon. Anton eh.
Yutok just checked in. Sharma, another one.
Soft touch, 6 points for him. Dito kay Sharma. As I talk about itong big man difference, pinapakita tayo na kaya niya.
Icy for 3. And it's Benilde-LSGH basketball. Gomez. Gomez. Yutok. Balik ang bola sa Perpetual. Daep. Ceiling, Sharma. Daep! Wow!
Look at that seal and done by LeBron James Daep. Kitang-kita mo, just different. And one finish on traffic. Nakita niya, nilagay niya sa likod yung tao niya, yung bantay niya. No chance to even get the ball.
You know what? Throughout this entire tournament, I feel like LeBron has been saving himself for the finals. The aggression here in game number 1 is very different from the diet that we were seeing prior to this.
Natin most of the time is, I think, very passive, looking for his teammates, getting that great screens. But now you can see he's sealing. He really wants the ball. He really wants to win this game.
Yeah, his season high is actually just 20. And I say just 20 because he's capable of doing so much more.
Exactly.
Kalyangan. They go to the captain. JD missing on the 3. At babalik ang bola sa Benilde-LSGH. At ngayon naman si Coach Jop Liopas. At tumawag ng timeout. Perpetual is down by 1 with 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the first. Another legend in the house, Coach Olsen Racela. Coach Alan Albano is also there. Coach Olsen, the head coach of the Perpetual Altas. Ito naman ang kanilang high school program led by Coach Joff Liopas. And we have NANCOM representative from the College of St. Benilde, Coach Dax Castellano, and of course the Olympian beside him, Sir Stephen Fernandez. 1-point advantage for the Greenies. Gomez to Kines. This is the matchup right here. Kines against the Perpetual captain, JD Pagulayan. Tinirahan. At mananatili ang bola sa Benilde-LSGH.
Good effort there by YouTube, giving them a second possession here. Another possession by the Greenies.
Kines. Corpus now on him. And now the Perpetual defense is settling on Gillian Kines after that hot start.
Exactly, Anton. If you look at itong Greenies, you want the ball off the hands of Kines.
Daem, cross-court pass. Kalyangan. Corpus knocks down the 3.
Ayan, talaga nilibre dito sa spot. That left wing. Same shot, different result.
And Benilde-LSGH answers right back. 17 all. And look at this find by IC Kalyangan. Wide open. Jim Corpus, another rookie here in the finals. Oh, no foul called. Gomez with a steal.
Just annoying defense dito kay Gomez.
Kines turns the ball over. Daep, lead pass. IC Kalyangan with the finish.
Turnover again para dito kay Kines, just collapsing itong Perpetual Altas for him to not giving up the ball, just pushing the ball, pressuring itong depensa nitong white shirts at that time. That caused turnover and 2 points para dito sa Altas.
Both teams are in the penalty, so this is going to be 2 free throws for Gillian Kines. Na, kung mapapansin po ninyo, itong shorts ni Gillian Kines is below the knee. unlike the usual over the knee that the Gen Z people like to wear these days. I asked him about those shorts. At sabi niya sa akin nakuha daw niya yan kay Trey Mann. The Trey Mann from the Charlotte Hornets who wears jersey number 23. Na ang idol ni Trey Mann si Allen Iverson.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Sabihin ko
dun niya nakuha yung style na yan, below the knee shorts.
Old school pala to si Greenies.
Yeah, he's bringing it back. Back in your day, when you were playing in the juniors, were you above the knee na? Or,
above the knee.
Above the knee.
Above the knee, yeah. Yun na, nagta-transition na to short shorts.
Yeah, because in the 90s, it was all baggy.
Yeah.
And the early 2000s as well. A minute and 16 remaining in the first. Yutok drains the first free throw.
Quality minutes para dito kay Brandon. Giving them that rebound, that energy they need.
Brandon Yutok, one of 5 rookies of Coach Renren Ritualo. So this is his first finals experience. Corpus, fearless drive. Gomez picks it up. Gomez, second leading scorer of Benilde-LSGH. Shot rattles out, balik ang bola kay Kalyangan. Cristino, under a minute left here in the first. That's going to be a foul on Yuto.
Yeah, we can see here, very physical. It's the finals. He's going to give you all. Pero you can see naman, very sportsman naman tong both teams here.
So that's going to be 2 free throws for Roluna. Dahil nasa penalty na ang magkaparehong koponan. Jan Roluna, second leading scorer of Perpetual, averaging 13.9 points per outing and 6.4 rebounds per game. Solid numbers for Jan Roluna. And Roluna is also one of 10 graduating players for the Perpetual Junior Altas.
So masasabi mo, Anton, itong Benilde ni Coach Job na culture na system, it probably is now or never, di ba?
Yep.
There's gonna be new players coming in next year. You have to introduce them again kung ano gusto mong mangyari.
That's why there is a sense of urgency. And that's why there is this type of intensity. Kalyangan. Roluna finishes at the rim. Jan Roluna.
From defense to offense, Junior Altas is really, really intense start of this game. Roluna finishing with contact there and one. Pero kita mo, once they got the ball, 4 white players running back to secure that 2 points.
That's a college move right there. He has the athleticism and the physicality that can make an impact on the next level. Yun nga lang, foul was too far ahead. Now we have to tip our hat off to this 5'5" point guard from the Benilde-LSGH Greenies. I would say one of the most improved players this season, Gian Gomez. Can you imagine? 5'5", but he's the second leading scorer on the squad of Coach Renren, averaging 12.3 points per outing.
Wow. And you can tell na if you're 5'5", leading, second to Kines is just very big ups for you. Kasi dami mong pinagdaanan yan, obviously. You have to go through. Kasi if you're small, alala, pasa lang, just contributing on assisting. Pero si Gomez is doing very efficient on the floor.
Tsaka isa siya sa mga heroes during that first Final Four game against Letran. He had 18 points in that game. Remember, Kines did not play. Coach Renren did not coach. They were both suspended. So Gomez was one of the heroes. He and Podador. Podador had 19 points. big reason why Benilde-LSGH is playing in the finals right now. Jericho Cristino. Another player from Perpetual averaging in double digits. He's putting up 10 points per game.
Itong atake ng Junior Altas, very spread out offensively. A lot of double-digit numbers, pero walang eye-popping numbers. Unlike dito sa Greenies, you have Greenies, who's really the center of your scouting report para sa Perpetual Altas.
And Coach Joff, JV, has a deep rotation. Sometimes he goes 14-man deep.
Wow. So kita mo, very fresh lahat. Everyone just happy to be part of the group, contributing.
Greenies. Possibly the last shot here in the period. And that will do it. What an explosive first period we are witnessing. Or we have just witnessed. Coach Renren Ritualo with his entire family behind him. Margot, Margot, and Mateo. The Ritualo family. And Coach Joff Cleopas of the Perpetual Junior Altas. 26-22 ang ating talaan. We'll be back for quarter number 2.
This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Harap na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future. This is our league. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Harap na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future.
Para sa inyong kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso, sumali na sa U-Scoop Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at video. Maaaring ma-feature ang inyong storya sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag U-Scoop sa inyong mga post. So there you go, facebook.com/U-Scoop. Maraming salamat muli sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Anton Rojas alongside JV Mocon. And we also have Flo Del Agua at courtside for what has been a very exciting matchup between the top two teams here in the NCAA, Perpetual and Benilde-LSGH.
High-scoring ball game. No, Anton, 22-26.
A new player on the floor for Coach John Leopas Velasquez. You can't miss him with that mask. Daem. Top of the key, 3 of them from LeBron Daem. Greenies with the board.
Greenies going to a 2-3 zone to start the second quarter.
Greenies sidesteps. Abad, offensive rebound. Abad with the finish.
And that's what they need, those offensive boards. If Greenies keeps attacking that, someone's going to get free. It's either a rebound or an assist.
Christian Abad finishing. Coach Renren wanting a foul. Cross-court pass. Short on the triple. Bola pa rin ng Perpetual. At may agaw dito, Gomez. There's that speed of Gian Gomez.
Ooh. Caught stepping dito si Brandon. Pero Gomez still on the floor. Para dito sa Greenies with the same pace he did the first quarter.
Gomez averaging at least 25 minutes per contest this season. He is a pest on defense.
Grabe. Very annoying.
Oh, hindi umabot. And Coach Renren is loving the effort of Gian Gomez.
Ito mo naman, very emotional to see Coach Renren, very hype. Pero if you're the coach, of dito si Gomez.
Man, I remember the A-press of Coach Franz Pomaren back in the day, but Gian Gomez is a one-man press. Tignan natin si Gomez, ha? He is hounding Velasquez.
Well, another turnover here by sa Benilde. A wasted possession.
Bert Velasquez, a rookie. Gets it across. Daep, aatake. Oh, you're not gonna stop that. LeBron James, Daep just gliding through the air.
Look at that, very smooth, very silky move there by LeBron James Daep. Off-foot finish. Switching hands in mid-air. I know height LeBron, like 6'6", 6'7".
LeBron is 6'7", 18 years old.
Imagine that, 18 years old, doing ceiling, attacking the basket, switching hands on mid-air.
I'm not saying anything because I'm imagining all the schools that are trying to recruit this kid.
Madami na ako naririnig eh.
Napaisip ako bigla eh, with that one move. Where is he gonna end up?
With only one move pa lang, no?
Sold na eh. Ortega using the bump and LeBron James Daep with the denial.
Moving his feet, LeBron James Daep.
Alright, makibalita muna tayo kay Flo del Agua.
Unfinished business this, history making that, but for the Perpetual Junior Altas, they are simply keeping a promise. Kwento sa akin ni LeBron James Daep before bidding goodbye to the likes of Goho Cruz and Asido. He made a promise na mas huhusayan niya this season, and he even told me na babawi ako para sa mga kuya ko. Additionally, John Luna is keeping a promise that he will be a more composed player here in the finals. Pangako niya yan sa kanyang pamilya who flew all the way from Nasipit, Agusan del Norte just to witness him play for the very first time. NCAA fans, my question is, will the Junior Altas be successful in their commitment, or will the Greenies prove that promises are meant to be broken? What do you think, gentlemen?
A lot of promises will be broken, that's for sure, because a lot of the dreams and hopes are pretty much the same. These kids want to win a championship as Greenies finishes with the left hand.
Greenies just dissecting itong ball screen defense na ginagawa itong Junior Altas. Rejecting that screen, picking up high, finishing with the left.
Mark Goho Cruz and Emil Asido. Asido was the MVP last season. MGC, Mark Goho Cruz, part of the Mythical Five, along with Daep and Asido. Can you imagine last year, JV, tatlo yung Mythical Five members ng Perpetual.
Wow. Pero still, na-dominate pa rin itong ng Letran.
Ganun kagaling yung Letran last year.
Yeah.
Daep, a different beast here in season 100.
Your family's watching from the province the first time. You gotta be aggressive like what LeBron James doing right now.
LeBron's got 10 points to lead all Junior Altas in scoring. He could break his season high. As we were saying earlier, 20 points lang yung season high niya.
And it's close to his average, 14 points. Look at that. Finishing over LeBron James. See here. Yeah, the stars came to play. LeBron James, Greenies.
So Daep's career high is actually 22 points, which he set last year. This game could be a good day to break that record. Osis to Ison. Ison with a pull-up. Kalyana. Daep. Roluna. Daep.
One more time! LeBron James dive. Parang stud body na si LeBron. Kasi alam niya makuha niya ulit eh.
12 points already for LeBron Dive. Potador. Osis. Osis has to come alive for Benilde-LSGH. Roluna. And that's an offensive foul on Roluna.
Good stop there by Ison. So you can see here, offensive board by LeBron James dive. Just different motor he has right now. Like I say, NCAA 100 finals.
And Perpetual is ahead 32-29.
This is our moment, so puso mo, the sky is the limit. Harap na, magsama-sama, dahil together, we own the future.
Longtime NCAA Management Committee member, formerly of San Sebastian, now with the University of Perpetual Health System Delta, Mr. Frank Ducey. Perpetual trying to capture their first NCAA Juniors basketball crown. And we have Mr. Greenies of LPU, another member of the NCAA management. Tuloy ang bakbakan. Greenies gives it back to Potador. Potador. Reverse, nowhere to go. Kalyangan picks up the loose ball. Lead pass. Cross-court pass. And Rosales knocks down the triple.
That's the way they planned it, but it's a junior Altas. Almost turnover there. Went to the hands of another 3 points there by this junior Altas.
Louis Rosales making an impact here as a rookie in the finals. Medyo mabagal pa nga yung pasa eh.
I think it was for the diver sana. Kaso lumusod sa diver, nabuti na dito kay Rosales na paganda pa on that possession.
Louis Rosales shooting 29.6% this season from beyond the arc. Osis. Misfires. Kalyangan, lead pass. Triple on the way. Corpus' shot was short. Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa Perpetual Altas.
Greenies needs to find a second option there para dito sa offense nila.
Coach Renren Ritualo, you can see that he is the type of coach that wears his heart on his sleeve. We all know about his accolades as a player. The 4 championships with the Green Archers, and then of course a champion as well in the pros, one of the greatest shooters Philippine basketball has ever seen. But as a coach, just as intense.
Exactly, and on the other side naman, Coach Jock Clevas didn't play in the pros. Pero you know, he really worked hard, learned the ways, started as a strength and conditioning coach, imagine that. And then now he's playing here in the finals as a head coach. He's coaching at Junior Altas.
Coach Joff, an alumnus of Perpetual, and like you said, an assistant coach, strength and conditioning coach. Won 3 championships with you in the NCAA with San Beda. Kalyangan. Oh, nabitawan. Greenies. Again, Greenies denied from behind. Corpus.
That's another way to stop Greenies. You need not only one, another defender. See their block shot by Greenies.
Greenies floater rattles out. Minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Greenies. Binigay dito kay Gomez. Balik ang bola kay Gillian. Gillian Greenies. Wow! The way he is able to control his body on the stop-and-go situations is just unreal.
Very calm. And a double crossover. Soft touch there. Medyo may pagka Jacob Cortez laruan ito ni Gillian.
I agree with that.
Diba?
Especially yung pag-breaks niya when he steps on the brakes. JC Gulyar, former Benilde captain. So right now, Gillian Greenies with 15 points, LeBron Daem with 13 points. They're the only 2 players in double figures right now. They are as good as advertised, JV.
Yes, totoo yan. The stars really came in to play. Pero it's now 4-minute mark. Gillian sitting on the bench. Who's going to be scoring para dito sa Greenies? Kasi alam natin, Anton, on the other side, Perpetual doesn't look for LeBron James. Goes for offensive rebounds, good screens. Pero dito sa Greenies, they need ito si Gomez to score. Second leading scorer.
Borja, second miss at the rim. Botador zigzagging his way to the basket, drop pass, Ortega with a finish.
And exactly like that, Anton, it's going to be collective effort para sa Greenies.
Now, Botador is saying that Borja flopped. But look at this. Gian Gomez. Abad providing a roadblock. And then, eto naman, si Ortega bumitin sa ere.
Sayang, di natin nakita. Nakat lang onte. That's probably it. Medyo tinamaan natin si Botador.
It's getting heated here. Some emotions rising. So we are here at our instant replay system para makita kung may flop ba talaga.
But it was down pretty long. And to see Bora on the floor. This one's going to be interesting. I think there's definitely something. And the way he fell to see Borja.
So it's a situation involving Botador and Borja. What a game. Just 1 point separating the two teams. Perpetual ahead, 36-35. And it looks like Borja is going to come out of the game. Daep is in.
And Borja still holding on to his so windpipe to si Borja.
Even Coach Ren was saying it was a flop.
Yeah. Everyone on that side saying it's a flop.
It's going to be a very interesting call. This is the longest stoppage we have had in this game so far. So ayan, tinignan ni Podador itong si Borja. And yeah, that looked like
That's not a flop.
Body punch.
Parang nabangga ito si Podador before that play.
Huh?
Where was that? Wow.
That is huge. So the announcement was a disqualifying foul. Arlie Podador ejected. So that means he won't be able to play in game number 2. As per NCAA rules, if you are ejected, you will be suspended 1 game. This is huge. Arlie Podador, a graduating player, has started all 12 games for Benilde-LSGH. 10.2 points per game, 4.2 rebounds per game. Wow, 2.7 steals per game and 1.5 assists per game. Malaking kawalan to.
Definitely, that's definitely gonna hurt para dito kay Coach Renan and his squad. Disqualifying foul. And a suspension, sabi mo nga. Well, whatever happens here, they got another player suspended on the next game.
And not just any player.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I think it's because closed fist ata.
That's what it looked like on the replay.
Yeah.
It looked like a sneaky left hook to the midsection.
Yeah, tama. Kita mo si Borja nung pagsabi ni Squalifying, tumayo agad eh. Kahit hawak yun dyan eh. Parang worth it na, worth it yung sakit. Pero this is how the game goes. Breaks of the game. A lot of mind games. Who's gonna control their emotions throughout this game?
So JB, si Daep ang titira ng free throws apparently.
Because of the sportsman. And ball possession.
But this is a game-changing moment right here. Now, if you're Benilde-LSGH, you either get discouraged or you get more fired up.
Yeah.
Because now you have to play for your brother. Oh, but Daep misses both technical free throws.
And we can see here, he's on replacing ito si Podador.
Now, kung may Achilles heel itong si LeBron Daep, it's his free throw shooting, JV. Only a 58.6% free throw shooter.
Yeah. Pero he's actually doing well to start this game. And then missed both of those free throws.
So may pagkakataon si LeBron na makabawi dito as he grabs another offensive rebound and was fouled on the putback attempt.
Pero Anton, interestingly, ito si LeBron James has a great form. It's a great touch. It's a matter of adjustment for him, the pressure and everything.
There. Adjustment. That's the word, JV. He made the adjustment. Missing on the second, though. So after all that, Perpetual only able to score 1 point. Abad.
good drop pass there by Ortega. Attacking the basket, not even calling any plays. It's going one-on-one. Nag-collapse, pinasa niya dito kay Abad.
Christian Abad, also a graduating player from the Benilde-LSGH side. I want to give a shout out to the student manager of Benilde-LSGH, Diego Villanueva, for helping me out with some information on his team. The salute to all of the student managers. And you know that, JV, na laking bagay ng mga student managers helping you players out in your careers as student athletes.
Oo naman. Lalo na pag may problema ka sa grades. Hindi ako ibang players.
JV Mocon very quick to make sure.
Narinig ko lang.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what a great move there.
Well, if you're Benilde-LSGH, you got to attack Daem. No easy task, but kailangan ng tapak dyan. Ayun, nahuli si Lebron. So when we come back, it will be 2 free throws for Mix Osis. This is the LSGH crowd. And the Perpetual side, yung mga players na nakita nyo earlier, those are Team B players. Ang dami nila. So pati yung high school, ang dadami na rin ng mga players, pati yung Team B. Guys who are just waiting on the wings for their turn on the spotlight. Osis at the line has started all of the games for Coach Renren as well, but he is short on the first free throw. Second free throw for Osis is up and in. 37 all.
Coach Renren and the Greenies went to a 1-2-2 full court zone there and asking for a challenge.
So this is the first challenge here at game number 1 of the finals. Silipin natin itong huling nangyari that is being challenged right now.
Yeah, I think that's a great challenge dito kay Coach Renren.
Yeah, it looked like TJ Tabuan touched it last. Another angle. Successful challenge by Coach Renren Ritualo.
This is a big possession. dito sa squad ni Coach Renren to take the lead here in the second quarter natin.
We've had 4 deadlocks and 4 lead changes here in the first half so far. Osis. Osis being hounded by Rosales. Osis fouled by Daep. Another foul called on LeBron.
And like what you said, Anton, the game plan is to attack. Ito si LeBron James dive. And that's what they've been doing. Osis with a great attack there.
And the reaction of Coach Renren Palo after Daep picked up his second personal foul. I'm looking at Coach Jock Cleopas talking to his assistant, Coach Gerald Dizon, another former Altas player. I'm seeing if they're going to sub out Daep, and it looks like they're going to do just that, but not before this. Oh! You and I have the same reaction.
It's all him right there, but that was also a great play. Assist naman daw, dami na siyang points.
Gomez with a short stab. Can you imagine how scarier things will get if Daep gets that aggressiveness? Oh! Corpus with a putback.
Aggressiveness, the grit atong Junior Altas showing here in the second quarter.
Gomez stops, pops, and connects! Gian Gomez!
Talk about confidence. Gomez going all the way.
Rosales, binigay dito kay Corpus. Step back. Rosales. Gomez picks up the loose ball. Gomez, wrap around. Oh no! That's going to be the third personal foul on Daep. Wow. Baldoria was waiting to come in for LeBron James Daep because he already had 2 personal fouls. But right before checking in, Gian Gomez able to draw the 3rd personal foul of LeBron James Daep after this wraparound and layup attempt.
Fearless. Ito si Gomez going behind the back against LeBron, 6'7" guy.
5'5" against 6'7".
Pero that 3 fouls, probably 2 fouls na kinumit ito ni LeBron James. That wasn't all his fault. Individual defense needs to pick up para dito sa Junior Altas. He's only itong weak side helper si LeBron James Daep.
What a turn of events. So Arlie Podador gets ejected. And now Daep will be stuck on the bench with 3 personal fouls. Gomez sinks the free throw.
At the same time, that's what he needs to learn. Ito si LeBron James. The timing. Do you need to jump if you're guarding a 5'5"?
Nanggigil siguro.
Yeah. Oo, kita mo naman. Gusto ko palit talaga eh.
Gomez steps back for 3. Calyangan with a board. Calyangan. Baldoria libre mula sa labas. Baldoria! Ties the game up at 44. And this is the 5th deadlock. And we've also had 9 lead changes in the game. He's on. Too strong. Calyangan. Corpus. Aatake. Corpus misses at the rim. Corpus nabitawan ang bola. He's on. To Osis. Osis with a sidestep. Osis too strong. Abad will head to the line.
Look at Coach Renren loving that possession there. Oh, his squad. Oz is missing the basket. Abad providing the offensive board. 2 free throws. He really wanted that end one to see Coach Renren.
This is the most animated I've ever seen Coach Renren Ritualo.
Sabi mo, unfinished business. He wants that chip.
Abad short on the first. Christian Abad, a 68.2% free throw shooter. Good on the second. Last shot opportunity para sa Perpetual Junior Altas. Kalyangan, 6 left here in the first half. Triple on the way. Oh, he tried to bank it. Cristino did, but wasn't able to convert. Coach Joff Cleopas. The intensity. Coach Renren Ritualo, the passion. Something's got to give here in the finals. It's game number 1 of the NCAA Season 100 Juniors Basketball Final Stage. Our halftime score is 45-44 in favor of the Benilde-LSGH Greenies. You're watching our live coverage of NCAA Season 100 Juniors Basketball. We are in game number 1 of the finals, where the Benilde-LSGH Greenies lead the Perpetual Junior Altas 45-44. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas working alongside a man who won 6 championships during his time in the NCAA. 2 in the juniors, 4 in the seniors, JV Mocon. And what a treat for us, JV, na magkaroon ng chance na mapanood itong mga susunod na stars sa larangan ng basketball dito sa Pilipinas.
Definitely, Anton. Nakita mo ito yung the next players going to be the stars of their soon collegiate teams.
And one of them, Greenies, he started a 7-0 run all by himself for Benilde-LSGH, and he came off the bench like he always has this season.
Parang wala lang kay Gillian eh. And that started off, yun yung nagsimula para dito sa Greenies na wala yung pressure because of Gillian scoring and providing the goods for them.
For you, JV, based on what we've seen in the first half para kay Greenies, he has a shot from the outside, he has great body control, knows how to balance himself when he draws the contact. Ano pa yung pwedeng ma-improve ni Gillian sa laro niya?
As we can see here, yung depensa na ginagawa ng Junior Altas just collapsing on him every time he drives. That kick-out pass, the draft pass is going to be crucial for them to win this game. At the same time, for his teammates, you have to make those shots. You have to make those cuts for him to get open palalo.
Taking a look at some of the pertinent numbers here at the half. 26 points in the paint for Perpetual. That's expected. 22 para sa Benilde. They've matched that. And of course, bench points, Greenies, big reason kung bakit 30 na itong bench points ng kupunan ni Coach Renren.
Exactly, bench mob para dito sa CSP Greenies. At the same time, you can see the difference on the field goals. 10 more attempts para dito sa Perpetual, pero not really translating into points. As we can see, lamang ng 1 point itong Greenies. 7 offensive rebounds more para dito sa Perpetual, 6-13.
At yun yung isa sa mga bagay na nabanggit natin during the elimination round meeting between these two squads, wherein Perpetual out-rebounded Benilde 62-45. Now Benilde doing a better job, showing a great effort on the boards.
Pero to Anton, on the second half, we can see it's going to be the story of who's going to be the next man up. Both of these stars, Greenies and LeBron Diep, both 3 fouls na. First half pa lang, 14 points for LeBron and 15 for Gillian.
So the two stars will have to manage their fouls, and the coaches will have to trust the other players. We'll see kung ano magiging diskarte nila, pero para sa inyong kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso, sumali na sa U-Scoop Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at video. Maaring ma-feature ang inyong storya sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag U-Scoop sa inyong mga post. Just log on to facebook.com/uscoop at i-share nyo na ang inyong mga larawan at videos. Maraming salamat po, mga kapuso. So what a moment for these young student athletes. First nationally televised game of the year in the NCAA. And these kids are showing out. Now, one player who was very efficient for Coach Renren was Ram Sharma. Played 10 minutes, has not missed. 3 out of 3 from the field, 3 rebounds, and a steal.
Yeah, very solid to see Sharma with that soft touch around the basket. Also, Gian Gomez has played really, really well once ito si Greenies wasn't on the floor.
Third quarter is officially underway. Maraming salamat, mga kapuso, sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas kasama si JB Mocon. And we also have Flo Del Agua at courtside. Triple on the way. Good way to start for Perpetual as Jan Raduna knocks it down.
Exactly, Anton. They had a lot of open shots the first half. Itong Junior Altas, only 3 of 19.
Ortega with a response.
So kita mo, ball movement going left to right for both teams here.
Inside pass. Good recovery by the captain, James Eason. Ortega. Wow! Finishing at the rim. And he is hyped.
What a finish there. High pickup. Evading, bumping itong last man defender.
So first we have this triple by Jan Roluna. And then
Look at that. Wow.
the jelly on the lay plus the contact. Dale Ortega. Can't complete the three-point play though. Balik ang bola sa Perpetual Junior Altas. Tabuan missing. But the ball will stay with the Junior Altas. Magulayan missing. Kalyangan.
Another offensive board there para dito kay Kalyangan. As we talk about translating those offensive rebounds points, they need more of those.
Turnover by Eason. TJ Tapuan.
Pangulayan very calm on that possession, waiting for that cut.
It's amazing how these young student athletes are able to run full head of steam, create contact, and still finish under duress.
You know, dito si Roluna all over Greenies, playing some mind games.
Another turnover forced by Perpetual. The relentless pressure.
You can see here Coach Renren frustrated on another turnover.
Kalyangan. JD missing. Kines spins. Oh, Sharma not ready.
And that's another turnover dito sa Greenies.
Makibalita muna tayo. Let's go back courtside to Flo Del Agua.
Andito ba kayo ngayon at saan ba kayo naglalaro ngayon? Those are the heart-wrenching questions of head coach Jock Iopas in that dugout of Perpetual. He emphasized to his players that this is already the finals, so we need to execute what we prepared instead of what we want to do. On the other hand, the ejection of Arlie Podador made a big impact for Benilde-LSGH, but head coach Renren Metualo shouted, "All that matters now is how we stick together. You should all hold on closer to your screens as the higher finals intensity is just about to begin." All for now, Anton and JV.
So both coaches animated and intense in that dugout. But Benilde-LSGH JV not doing a good job of taking care of that basketball.
Exactly, Anton. Very, very sloppy start here para dito sa Greenies on second half. A lot of turnovers already. And ito naman Perpetual really capitalizing on those turnovers.
I think James Eason may have lost one of his contact lenses. Well, hopefully we can get an update with that. Yeah, his left eye.
Yeah, contact lens, yeah.
The contact lens.
Yeah.
Well, sharp eyes by the referee for locating that transparent contact lens. And aswerte naman ni James na walang nakaapak. And that's why the turnover was caused, because James could not see. He was on the hard court. Walang mapasahan. Luna misfiring on the first free throw.
Also, Coach Renren, a bit of a gamble here. Still playing ito si Gillian with 3 fouls.
4-point lead for Perpetual. Perpetual has outscored Benilde-LSGH here in the third. 10-5, but Greenies gets back on the board. Greenies with 17 to lead all scorers.
Just a normal day at the office for Gillian. What a pass.
Tabuan kicks it out. Baldoria, that's traveling. Gillian Greenies. What a spin. Another angle.
Di ba Jacob Cortez? Parang ano eh, replica ni Jacob eh. A spin move, the slow step, but the confidence. Kung batang to, ibang klase.
Greenies. Step back. Junior Altas are running. Oh, Greenies with a deflection. Greenies is one of the best players when it comes to steals this season as well. Oh, he gets rejected there. Greenies averaging 3.5 steals per outing. Baldoria, another one.
That's a big one, a big three there by Baldoria. Almost turned over again by the Greenies.
2 out of 2 from beyond the arc for Baldoria. Pangalawa na yan. They have to locate him whenever he is at the top of the key.
Well, sayang yun, the turnover by the Junior Altas. 2-on-1 against dito kay Greenies. Opportunity to get fourth foul from him.
Dale Ortega good on the first. Two for Dale.
Ortega really siya nagiging spark plug para yung sa Greenies.
Greenies with another steal. Gillian. All the way.
Ano si Gillian, very light yung movement. Confidence, the skill he has. Evading those defenders. The flex.
He knows where the cameras are at. Perpetual holding on to a 1-point lead as we head into this break. Hey, there's a Perpetual wave. Now, we saw this in the seniors division, and now we're seeing it here in the high school ranks. Now, there is a cause of concern on the side of Benilde-LSGH. Gillian Greenies was called for a technical foul for flexing after that fast break layup. And right now, he seems very emotional at the end of the bench.
So I think that's his fourth personal foul. Counted as a personal foul if you get sub like that.
And the thing is, you know, we see those flex celebrations.
Yeah.
But we don't really see it getting called as a technical foul often. So this is very shocking and does not help Benilde-LSGH's cause. Gomez. Long ball. Was he on the line though? Yes, the referee says he was on the line.
The guts to take that shot. Gomez with a big three.
So that's just ruled as a 2.
Oh, 2 points.
All. Our 6th deadlock in the game. Under goal stop. Uh-oh. And Renner Ritualo is beside himself. Cristino may have been caught throwing a forearm here.
I don't think it was intentional. It was just after the play.
Oh, lalim nito. Look at the control of Cristino.
Ooh. I guess you got another angle. That's an interesting one. Let's see what the referees has to say on that possession.
Well, on the replay, I didn't see any excessive swing or anything from Cristino.
Siyempre, if you're Coach Renren, you see your player get down like that, siyempre, magiging emotional ka rin eh. Maiinis ka siyempre. Gotta protect your players.
Oh, wow. An unsportsmanlike foul called on Cristino.
It might be the elbow.
So Dale Ortega with a chance to put some points up for Benilde-LSGH as Cristino looks on in disbelief.
Definitely an interesting call there. A tight contest we have here.
So JV, I just verified. Yes,
it is.
Yung kay Kines, that was his 4th foul, counted as a personal foul. So one more and he's ejected, or excuse me, disqualified. But if he does incur another technical foul, he will be ejected, so he has to be careful.
Yeah. Pero itong Junior Altas, they need to capitalize. The time is now for them to, you know, gain the lead.
Ortega. Sharma trying desperately to hold on to the leather. Oh, Sharma is just all over the place. Osis for 3. Wala pa rin. And Cristino.
Whoa.
Foul, foul. The physicality.
Oh, no call. Just out of bounds.
Oh.
Greenies ball.
And now, Coach Joff Cleopas, after 5 minutes and 21 seconds here in the 3rd, brings back in Daep with 3 personal fouls. An interception. Kalyangan gives it back to Luna. Oh no! And the Benilde and LSGH crowd goes crazy.
Oh man. That's gonna hurt. Hindi lang double black eye, triple black eye pa. Gomez, another jumper on the same spot.
Coach Renren Ritualo is intensity personified. Gomez flipping it up. No, Kalyangan. Roluna, this time making sure that he would get the deuce.
That's what you do, you just keep playing.
And Roluna just telling Coach Joff, that's my bad.
Oh, so giving a nod. Okay lang. Nabawi mo na eh.
Daem. Kalyangan. Cristino. Baseline jumper. Piso-piso. He's on. Oh! Much needed basket there. Jacob Hizon gets on the board.
Good attack there. Penalty dito. A missed dunk attempt.
And like you said, JV, just keep playing.
Yeah.
Don't let things like that get to your head. You miss the dunk, the entire LSGH crowd screaming at you. Just keep playing, and he got the basket para makabawi right away, moments after.
Yes, it happens eh. Turnover, mistake, mental collapse. You know, you just have to keep playing. On to the next play. There's going to be 100 of plays after that. You just have to focus on the next one.
And sa panahon ngayon, we don't mind these young student athletes trying to put some highlights and contributing to social media on TikTok.
That's one way to put it, yeah. More content.
Actually, pati yung missed dunk, nagiging content na rin.
Oo nga, no? Mas maganda pa ata yun eh.
Mas magpa-viral pa. Bola ng Perpetual. Cristino to Pagulayan. Rosales for three. Big time basket for Rosales.
That's what I talked about earlier. The halftime break natin. Converting those offensive rebounds, those turnovers.
Ooh, how about this? Hizon, the rookie, Jacob Hizon. 5 straight points for LSGH.
Hizon providing the goods, replacing it to si Podador.
Pagulayan, calm.
It's a great ball game we have here.
Gomez from way out. Bitin, Kalyangan with the board. Look at Daem running. Pagulayan, Rosales. Rosales on the reverse, no. Oh, LeBron, gotta be careful. Gomez. You have Eason and Gomez on the floor at the same time. Abad for three.
Good defense there by the junior Altas.
Oh, just a wild sequence here. Eason. Eason on the run. Kalyangan picks up the loose ball. JV, that three-point attempt was Abad's first three-point attempt of the season.
And he's just made a three-pointer on the right wing.
Eto na. JD Pagulayan, the captain, is starting to heat up.
That's back-to-back basket. Para dito kay Pagulayan on the same area.
Pagulayan with 8 points in the game. Abad. Abad backing down, and they run out of time.
It's another empty possession by the Greenies.
The Greenies struggling to find anything going on offense with Kines on the bench. And we have a timeout. Perpetual is on top by 7. The Perpetual Junior Altas finding the mark here in the 3rd. And the captain getting himself going, JD Pagulayan. One from the baseline and another one from the corner. The latest one, a triple.
Gotta give credit to Icy also to controlling that offensive possession. It was up and down between both teams. And he controlled the possession, eventually getting that three-pointer from Pagulayan.
And JV, ito na yung pinakamalaking lamang sa ating laro. A 7-point lead para sa Perpetual. And they have made this run with Gillian Kines on the bench. Masyadong mataas yung pasa ni Velasquez.
But that was their chance there to extend this lead.
So crucial minutes here for Velasquez with Calyangan on the bench. Calyangan has been the stabilizer for the Altas. Abad, aggressive in the post. Abad, big time move!
That's how you do it, Abad. Get to the paint.
And JD Pagulayan is going to work.
What a game. Just both teams don't want to quit. Exchanging baskets here.
Ison, the captain, airballs that 3. Velasquez. Pagulayan gives it to the corner, gives it back to the captain. Velasquez now has it up top. Velasquez. Oh, he tried to get it to Daep on the last second. Daep behind the back, he has to shoot. Daep with the finish! LeBron James Daep!
4 seconds left on the clock. Behind the back, spin move, LeBron James Daep.
Daep is asking for the ball. Does Velasquez see him? No, he doesn't! But it doesn't matter! LeBron James Daep from out of nowhere. Very nonchalant, but very effective. At least sinasabi mo, JV.
Wow, look at that. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Behind the back, crossover, spin move.
He's got the skills. And then the nose for the basketball. Velasquez will miss. Daep will not. 16 points for the 6'7", 18-year-old LeBron James Daep as he puts Perpetual ahead 79-68. Biggest lead of the game, 79-68. And I will just correct myself and update itong scoring ni LeBron Daep. He has 18 points. He has 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and the block. Again, his career high was established last season, 22 points. Season high, 20 points. So he can very well break that today. And why not here in game number 1 of the finals?
Why not get your highest points on this game? Game 1. Pero itong Greenies, Coach Renren's squad has been hounded by antics left and right. Thrown out into si Podador. And that fourth foul by taunting ito naman si Greenies.
This run by Perpetual happening while Greenies helplessly watching on the bench. So if you're Coach Renren Retualo, when will you call Greenies' number? At what point do you say it's time to roll the dice?
Yeah.
Abad. Nobody bigger than him here in these finals, missing on that fadeaway.
That's the fourth possession. They went to Abad.
Daep providing the screen. Daep for 3. And the Benildians, the Greenies, get the ball. Ortega.
But you can see on the run, itong Junior Altas on the third quarter, effective ang full court press nila. Not only they get those turnovers, they really fasten the pace na ginagawa nitong ng Greenies. They couldn't really run their place.
Speaking of the pace is about to get faster because Gomez and Greenies are back in for Benilde-LSGH. Greenies misses under duress on that shot.
On the 9-minute mark, pinaling na ito si Greenies because Renren really needs him to get going.
Corpus called for traveling. Coach Joff Cleopas was very emotional last year, JV, when he won his first NCAA finals game.
Yeah.
In this juniors division. That was game number 2, 1-point victory to force a game number 3. He wants his second finals victory today. Yutok. Big shot. Big shot right there.
And that's what I said. Itong si Greenies is going to keep attacking, keep getting those... Cristino hit a big 3.
That was a gutsy shot.
Yeah.
Jericho Cristino. Greenies, inside pass. And Dale Ortega finishes. That's traveling on Velasquez.
Pero kita mo, once Gillian stepped on the floor, itong offense ng Greenies has been easy. He finds his teammates really, really well.
Greenies. Now, referees are calling the fouls.
Yeah. And if you're the Junior Altas, one thing you need to focus on defense is that high ball screen between this Greenies and the big man.
Ortega, Sharma, Gomez, fade away, short. Ooh. All right, let's go back courtside first to Flo Del Agua. We'll get back to flow in a bit. Cristino thought about the 3 for a bit. Velasquez to Daep for 3. LeBron James Daep. A new Season high, 21 points. My goodness.
Definitely has the touch. Ito si LeBron. The flick of that hand. As smooth as butter.
Points for LeBron James. Daep, a season high for him here in season 100 of the NCAA. Now we go to Flo del Agua.
Anton and JV, at this point, are we even surprised with this kind of competition? Para sa players, not at all. Gillian Kines told me earlier na naapektuhan man siya ng tight competition with that technical call earlier. He trusts the coach's wisdom to put him on the bench for a while to calm his nerves. On the flip side, John Pagulayan believes he needs to display his leadership in big games like this, as this championship series may possibly dictate what his future will be in college basketball. Yan muna sa ngayon, Anton and JV.
A lot of decisions to be made, but right now the focus is here. What they will do to cement their legacies at this level, the high school level. Kines and Daep both have 21 points, JV.
Told you this. The stars came in to play today.
Hey, Coach Olsen Rosella, is he taking content?
May TikTok na rin siguro si Coach Olsen.
Coach Olsen Rosella in his content creator era. Watch out for Daep. Daep trying to grab that loose ball. Napunta kay Gian Gomez. Gomez to Yutok. Kines. Can he spark another run? He says he wants an ISO. Kines steps back for three. Gillian Kines! This kid is unreal. Kalyangan, drop pass, Daep, misses. That could have been a career high. A new one for LeBron James Daep.
You gotta look for Gillian.
They're down by 8. Kines. 5 on the shot clock. Gillian Kines overdosed on confidence.
Unstoppable right now. Gillian, an array of moves.
Cristino, wow. JB, he has been the X factor in this game for the Perpetual Junior Altas.
Absolutely, Anton. Cristino, offensive rebound. Yung naging problema itong Greenies, offensive rebounds.
11 points and 5 rebounds for Cristino. Osis. Makes Osis, what a time for him to find the mark. Osis prior to these finals has only converted on 3 threes. Rosales, extra pass. Kalyangan for 3. No, Sharma with the board.
Crucial possession here to bring down the lead. These are Greenies.
Kines with 26 points here in game number 1 of the finals. His finals debut. Kines to Yutok, the rookie from the corner. Too strong. Perpetual needs a basket to stop this run. Cristino draws a foul.
And Cristino again. Kalyangan with that pass. Gillian is sizing up his opponent. Rosales, step back. Kita mo dito, he has all the green lights.
The deepest bag in high school basketball here in the NCAA. Gillian Kines.
Not only that, he does it so effortlessly. And we'll see Gillian.
What a fourth quarter though for this guy, Jericho Cristino. 5 different players from Perpetual scoring in double digits. Cristino with 12. Rosales also has 12. Roluna has 13. JD Pagulayan has 10. And of course, we have the 21 points season high for LeBron James Daep, who interestingly, JV, is on the bench right now. Pagulayan. Roluna. And Perpetual trying to pull away.
Smart play there by Pagulayan, and that's how they built. Ito si Coach Joe, itong team na to, just spread out offense. Very efficient, everyone contributing.
Quines misfires. Ortega. And that's going to be 2 free throws on Ortega. JD Pagulayan finding Jan Roluna. Oh, costly miss for Ortega. Time not on the side of Coach Renren and Benilde-LSGH. Oh, he misses both, but he grabs the rebound. Ortega can't finish. Ortega is fouled. Panibagong pagkakataon na naman para kay Ortega.
Never stopping, never giving up. Ito si Ortega. Even his both free throws. Another chance for him to redeem himself. But now, the free throws look more pressure than before. Down by 8. Less than 4 minutes left on the clock.
Game number 2 taking place on Sunday. It will be live on GTV, Heart of Asia, and of course, on our NCAA Philippines social media platforms via live stream. So that's going to be on Sunday, 2:30 p.m. with the awarding at 1 p.m. Six-point lead for the junior Altas.
And you're right, Anton. See, LeBron still on the bench.
Yeah, I saw him remove his shoe on his left foot. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully it's nothing injury related. Kalyangan, free for 3. A little bit too strong, grabs his own miss. Icy, throws it out. Quines with a block.
And that has been the story, Anton. Offensive rebounds. It's probably the 3rd one on this possession.
Look at what a pass. Kalyangan drawing 2 green shirts. Ram Sharma fouls out.
Sharma has been solid for Coach Renren.
Nakatayo na si LeBron. Hydrating. It's only a matter of time before he comes in for that final push. 3 minutes and 15 seconds is a whole lot of time, JB.
Yeah.
You can never be sure, especially when you have Gillian Quines on the opposing end. Kalyangan. Ooh. So Cristino called for 3 in the key.
2-3 zone has been effective kay Coach Renren.
Dinendenay na ni JD si Gillian. Daep waiting to check in. Ortega pumitin sa ere. Big time basket for the Greenies.
It's been Gillian and it's been Ortega providing the scoring here. What a move. Great spin there. Finishing with contact.
Dale Ortega with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, and 2 blocks in this game. is a career-high performance for Dale Ortega. And it's happening here in Game 1 of the finals. JV, he was only averaging 7.6 points per game.
We talked about that, di ba? Next man up, who's gonna step up, who's gonna replace those scoring na nawala kay Podador.
Dale Ortega with 19. Perpetual holding on to a 3-point lead. LeBron James dive is back on the floor for the junior Altas.
2-3 zone.
Pagulayan to Daep. Extra pass. Daep with time. Cristino from the baseline. Jericho Cristino.
Cristino unconscious. His offensive rebound, getting that ball, just shooting it up high.
Kines. Oh, JD Pagulayan with a defensive stop. Watch out for Daep. Kines picks it up. Kines. Oh, Pagulayan trying to put the clamps on Gillian Kines.
I think that's a great foul by Pagulayan.
So ito yung tira ni LeBron with 1 second remaining on the shot clock. Pagulayan finding Jericho Cristino. Uncontested baseline jumper.
You can see the confidence of this guy. He's being the role player. Kita mo, he contributes well on the offensive end also.
Cristino averaging 10 per outing. This season today, 14 points for Jericho Cristino.
And on the Greenies side, someone's going to secure that ball for them to run their offense and get back to this game.
O'Kines misses on the free throw. Roluna with a board. 4-point lead for the junior Altas. Calyangan wants it, and he gets it. Who will they go to?
Was Renren staying on the 2-3 zone.
Calyangan to Roluna. Pinasa sa kanto. The captain for 3. And Abad comes up with the rebound. A minute and 27 remaining. Kines. Gillian from the free throw line.
Gillian Kines has been explosive here as they get back. Only down 2 points now. Etong Greenies.
29 points for Gillian Kines. A 2-point lead for Perpetual. It is deafening. Inside the Phil Oil Center. Pagulayan, no! Roluna, offensive rebound, and Roluna was fouled.
Give credit to that also to Cristino with that tap from behind, giving that directly to Roluna.
Gillian Kines. And look at that back tap.
Yeah.
How did he know that Roluna was there?
Gillian Kines just amazes us every time he attacks that basket.
Good on the first is John Roluna. Roluna today with 16 points.
Gomez playing mind games with Roluna. Pressure back, free throw here.
And now Coach Renren Ritualo calls a timeout. Coach Job Yopas, the squad, has a 4-point advantage. It's our first nationally televised game of the year for the NCAA, and it has been a classic. And we have to give a huge shout out to both Perpetual and Benilde Green Hills communities for coming out today and packing the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, and of course to the student athletes. What a show they have put on today, JB.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, both teams in it did not disappoint today. Supporting the crowd nila, supporting them on the Game 1 finals. And still a chance, still a big chance here para dito sa Greenies. Less than a minute left, down by 4.
The Greenies have been the comeback kids of the season. Everybody counted them out when they entered the Final Four against the Natran Squares. With no Quines and no coach Renner Netualo, they survived. And then Gillian Quines hitting the game winner in that do-or-die Final Four game.
Ooh.
And the backward violation. Coach Renren is beside himself. Wow.
Who wants a review?
All right, let's take a look at the replay here, JV.
That's a good call. That's a great call.
So Jericho Cristino
Oh,
with a defensive stop and a foul on IC Kalyanan. You just can never count out these Benilde-LSGH Greenies.
The comeback boys are still in this game. Definitely a foul. Gomez, icy, gonna be tested on the line.
Gian Gomez, all 5'5" of him, not giving up, playing his heart out as he has all throughout the tournament. And this is going to be 2 free throws as both teams are in the penalty here with 43 seconds left, JV.
An intense game. You never know what's gonna happen.
Agaw na naman para kay Gomez. Ooh.
Not the best of pass there by Roluna.
Gomez.
Actually, I thought it could have been like a straight chest pass.
Oo, si Gomez lang yung bantay eh.
Oh, syempre, the pressure in this moments right here is just different.
Now, when it comes to Gian Gomez, he exemplifies the saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog.
Exactly, and this guy is a dog. And they'll see Icy Gomez.
Earlier, you saw on your screens Coach Renner Netualo's beautiful wife, Margo, very much into this game, very invested. As is everyone here in attendance and those watching on TV or online. We'll take a break. Perpetual is holding on to a 2-point lead. So here is the situation. We have 43 seconds left here in the 4th period. The score is 94-92. Nanguna ang Perpetual dito sa laban na to. Nasa kanila ang bola. Coach Joff Leopas drawing up a play here. Coming off this timeout. You see the very playful Team B players waiting for their turn, but right now, they're part of this jam-packed crowd inside the Phil Oil Eco Center in San Juan City. Maraming salamat sa lahat na ating mga kapusong nanonood ngayon. We hope you're enjoying this game. And what a matchup. An eventful game number 1 of the finals.
Anton, it's going to be interesting how defensively, how they're going to run it. They've been running the 2-3 zone for quite a while in this fourth quarter. And I think they're going to stay on the 2-3 zone.
Sa Benilde-LSGH, it is clear. Gillian Kines is the go-to guy. For Perpetual, we're about to find out who it's going to be. Kalyangan needs to throw the ball in play. A near steal by Gomez. Kalyangan using the Cristino screen. JD Pagulayan for 3. The captain of Perpetual. An ice-cold triple.
We said earlier, Anton, icy Kalyangan being the stabilizer here.
JD Pagulayan. 13 points in the game. But none bigger than this one right here. A left wing triple. That could go down in history as the most pivotal play here in these finals.
Probably one of the biggest shots of his young career. Ito si Pagulayan. And that's what you give also on the zone defense, on the 2-3 zone. It's a top ball screen going left, leaving open. Ito si Pagulayan on the left wing.
He is the captain of the Perpetual Altas. And he answered my question kung sino ba ang go-to guy para sa Altas. Because we know who LeBron James Dive is, but the way he's been playing this season, he's not the guy who will ask for the ball and make a play.
Yeah.
He's playing within the system.
And I think Coach Jock really coached a tight ship on the junior Altas. Not really going to one guy. It's a collective effort.
Kines. Good denial by Roluna. Kines could not get to the ball. Ortega, difficult shot. Offensive rebound. Osis for 3. What a response by Benilde. Kalyangan gets it across the half-court line. And they foul. They fouled John Roluna. Both teams are in the penalty. Oh, what a shot by Migs Osis.
What a rebound here by Ortega, rebounding his own shot, giving out to Osis.
And JB, kakasabi ko lang kanina, coming into this final series, Osis has only hit 3 threes for the entire tournament. He's 3 for 28. He was 3 for 28 coming into the series. But today, 3 out of 5 from beyond the arc.
Just goes to show when the lights are out, who's going to be the biggest star here. And they kept on playing the mind games here.
Osis.
Roluna and Osis.
Osis trying to hype up the crowd. And Roluna overcomes the nerves, the mind games, and the distractions.
Kita mo naman dito, Gomez. Another one playing the mind games.
Hey, it's the Vice President for Sports and Athletics of Perpetual, Boss Anton Tamayo. Looking like a boss. Second free throw. Roluna gets it to fall. No more timeouts for Benilde-LSGH.
Should be a quick one.
Kines to Abad. Abad.
Ooh.
He hesitated.
That's what the doctor ordered. Just a quick shot there. That's a missed shot by Abad. Good attack again by Gillian. Still have an opportunity here.
Christian Abad, a 68.2% free throw shooter. And today, 2 out of 4. Makes the first. That Perpetual crowd up on their feet.
Waving their hands.
Throwing random things in the air to distract Abad. This is the type of atmosphere you will deal with as a student athlete playing in the finals. Second free throw for Christian Abad. Oh, he misses it. Yutok misses. Taib gets it out to Roluna.
That was a golden opportunity there by Brandon. He just missed the shot.
Yeah, that would have cut the lead to 1. And again, I mentioned him as the X factor. Cristino was the one who bothered that shot by Brandon Yutok. Benilde-LSGH has no more timeouts, JB.
And Roluna just need 1 to wrap this game up.
Yep, there is no 4-pointer here, unlike where you play.
Only overtime. Only overtime. If you miss.
The entire Perpetualite community wants him to make this. And he does. That seals it. JD Pagulayan, the captain of the Junior Altas, and Perpetual take game number 1 of the finals here in season 100 of the NCAA. Well, in the elimination round, JV, 4 points was the margin of victory by Perpetual. It's the same thing here in game number 1 of the finals.
And you can see the effort of the Greenies. At the same time, the composure ni Roluna and all the white shirts playing here in this game 1 finals has been outstanding.
The Perpetual Junior Altas victorious here in game number 1. It was a thriller. And LeBron James Dive is our undisputed player of the game. A season-high 21 points to go along with 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and the block.
Definitely a steady presence. Ito si LeBron James Dive, especially on that big third quarter run. Four points to end that third quarter that really gave them the big lead. Pero you can really tip our hats off to his teammates. Roluna securing the win with those 6 big free throws. And none other than Pagulayan hitting that big 3.
Yeah, that was pretty much the dagger. He put Perpetual ahead by 5 with that triple when Benilde was breathing down their necks. As we take a look at the important numbers here sa ating endgame statistics.
You can see here points in the paint and obviously the field goal difference. 14 more attempts para dito sa University of Perpetual Junior Altas. It just goes to show their hard work on the offensive glass paid off at the end of this game.
Now our concern heads over to game number 2, which will take place on Sunday. And the Green Hills community, the Benildians, will have to hope that for sure they will try to appeal the suspension on Arlie Podador, who is one of the top scorers of Coach Renner Retualo. Unfortunately, he was ejected for throwing a punch. Apparently, that's what we saw on the replay. And our referees decided to eject him. Ganun na nangyari. Lumaban pa rin yung Benilde-LSGH. But in the end, Perpetual just made the crucial plays down the stretch.
Definitely, Anton, you can feel there's a missing piece para dito kay Coach Renner and his squad, and that's Podador, leaving a big gap to fill for his teammates.
But you can never count out Benilde-LSGH in the Final Four. No Kines, no Renner Retualo, no problem. They forced a do-or-die, and in that do-or-die game, we saw the brilliance and the end game composure of Gillian Kines winning the game for them to advance here to the finals. They will have to do it again, the comeback kids from LaSalle Green Hills.
Exactly right, Anton. The comeback kids. Sabi ko pa naman kay Coach Renren, Coach, ata lucky charm mo ngayon, ha? Mukhang nagkamali yata ako, Coach Renren.
So our action will shift to Sunday. 2:30 p.m. pa rin po. That is the scheduled tip-off. It will be Coach Renner Netualo's Benilde-LSGH Greenies taking on Coach Joff Cleopases Perpetual Junior Altas. That will be live on GTV and Heart of Asia. Coach JV, you know Coach Joff Cleopas having won 3 championships together with San Beda. What do they have to do to close out the show on Sunday?
Just need to really break down on defense. Itong gagawin nila kay Kinyas, the only guy that they need to stop on the floor, that high ball screen. Pero they really need to really be efficient more on the offensive end.
29 points for Gillian Kines today to lead all scorers, but it was not enough as LeBron James Daep and the rest of the gang from Las Piñas took care of business to take game number 1 here in the finals, 100-96. Fire Director Abet Ramos, of course, my partner here, JV Mocon, Flo Del Agua, and all of us from GMA Synergy. We'll see you all again on Sunday sa pagpapatuloy ng ating final series. We also have an awarding ceremony at 1 p.m. Do come over here to the Phil Eco Center for that. My name is Anton Rojas. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. This is your Season 100 of the NCAA Siglo Uno Inspiring Legacies.
This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.